Hey everybody, got a short story for you, especially for those of you who like the paranormal and anything to do with occult literature.
Hi everybody, my name's James. Welcome to California High Desert Preacher. Today's video is going to be discussing the story that you're about to hear is a story that's very macabre and creepy, but I believe is very true. And this is why I make these videos, to share with you, the subscriber and viewer of my channel, whether you are a believer in Christianity and the Holy Bible and the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and why the Bible warns us not to become involved in witchcraft, Wiccan, or necromancy, sorcery, or demonology. We have books out there that have been bound in human skin. And the name of these books are simply this: Anthropodermic Bibliopathy. These books have many occultic signs, symbols, spells, and incantations in them. And as you will see by watching this clip in this video, they can be very detrimental to you spiritually, psychologically, and physically. I caution you, if you are messing with Ouija boards or dipping or playing around with Wicca, witchcraft, whether it be black witchcraft or white witchcraft, which there is no difference between the two, stop while you still can. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. Here we go.
Hey everybody, got a short story for you, especially for those of you who like the paranormal and anything to do with occult literature, strange phenomena. I ordered a Necronomicon, my first time reading the Necronomicon. It's basically, some say it's a fictional, Lovecraftian, built on that, but there are some things that came from ancient Mesopotamia, Sumeria, and some sigils in there that actually do work and actually are connected to demonic and other fallen angel type beings. Some are demonic, some are more fallen angels, like the Watchers. Anyways, so I ordered it from Half Price Books. Biggest mistake was ordering a used copy. As soon as I got it, I opened it, and as soon as I started reading it, it was first made in the 77 was when it was first printed, but the paperback wasn't printed until the 80s. Mine was from the 80s. As soon as I opened it, I could feel like these I guess you could say like bed bug type feeling crawling all over me, like they were coming off the book and crawling all over me, but I couldn't see them. I couldn't see them. They weren't really there, but they were. You could feel them, like an unclean presence crawling, and like the book was adapting to me, or contaminating me. And so as soon as I got the book, and I was testing it, things started happening. First thing was let's see. I was going over some of the different sigils and reading about the different beings you can summon, and so I was looking at one like about Lilith, and then it was called Lilith. They changed names a little bit, and like the Agigi, and then I was in the other room. I had a half can of soda on a shelf. And it got pushed 2 inches off the shelf and fell onto a lower shelf. You would have had to have at least a few pounds of pressure to move that. That was the first thing that happened that kind of besides the things crawling on me. And then you have and then the next thing was, I was driving my car and I parked and the ignition went out. This is like 2 days later after I got the book. Fucking ignition went out. I had to get a tow and paid like $200 to fix the ignition. Third thing was, I was walking home from the gas station. Okay, this is like 5 days later, and I was eating some. I was grinding. I was just kind of grinding my teeth a little bit, and I chipped a tooth. And that was like 5 days later, and I was like, damn, I chipped a tooth. I got a can knocked over. My ignition went out. I may actually start getting rid of this book, so I was on the edge of throwing it in the trash. And the final straw was I was trying to see if I could summon, like lay it open and with my Ouija board summon an entity, which was really stupid, in my apartment. And sure enough, it made I didn't really get anything, but two of my lights that were plugged in, the sockets lost power on both sides, and that was the final straw. I threw it in the dumpster. I tore it up and threw it in the dumpster, and that was the final straw. So that's my experience with the Necronomicon. I don't advise anybody buy it or mess with it unless you're seriously looking for some trouble in your life or looking to summon some negative entities in your house. All right, thank you.
If you guys live in the Victor Valley area and would like to join me in evangelizing the high desert, feel free to click on the link down in the description part of the video where you'll find my email address. Also, guys, let's not forget the Great Commission given in Scripture, Matthew 28:19-20, Mark 16:15, 1 Peter 3:15. God has called every believer to be a witness to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. Join me and let's take back the high desert from the pro-abortion, pro-atheist, and pro-evolution communities. Also, guys, I need prayer warriors. Please keep me and this ministry in prayer. Thank you and God bless.